2025 was an amazing year with all of its ups and downs, but we have been in 2026 for over a week now, and from the looks of it, it's going to be a pretty stacked year. And that is why I'm here to discuss my 2026 predictions in anime. Before I begin, let me say Happy New Year to all of you guys, and please go to the comment section to tell me what you think will happen in 2026 in anime. Not only because I would love to discuss your comments at the end of the year, but also because if I don't get 6 or more predictions right, I swear on my life that I'll give away a deluxe edition manga volume to someone who gets a correct prediction in the comments. So now let me tell you 10 things that I think will happen this year in the world of anime. Number 1. I think early on this year, anime will be used for politics. And I say this because we have already seen this happen. Dragon Ball has been used for votes by a Mexican politician, the One Piece flag has been waved multiple times during political protests throughout the year, and as a matter of fact, the entire Nepali government was overtaken by young people using the Straw Hat flag as one of their symbols. And that was only in early 2025, so I think it's pretty decent to assume that in this day and age, anime will be used either by politicians or by those against them. Number 2. Moving on with One Piece, I sadly believe that the One Piece live action show will die in season 2. I'm not saying this because I want it to happen, because I want all One Piece things to perform good, but with season 2 there are a lot of factors that I think will affect the overall reception of the season. First and foremost, we know that season 2 will be a very transitional season between the East Blue Saga and the Alabasta Saga. It is impossible to cram all of the content from Loketown to the end of Alabasta into an 8-episode season, so this second season will only adapt the arcs from Loketown to Drum Island. But on top of that, it also has the insane responsibility of adapting a new Straw Hat into the live-action format, as well as giants, dinosaurs, and Wapol. So like I said, I don't want this to do bad, but I predict that it will to some extent. Number 3. Let's jump series to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because I predict that Steel Ball Run Peak Fiction will be the anime of the year. And when I say anime of the year, I don't mean my favorite or the most popular. I mean the anime that wins anime of the year, if that even means anything anymore.
Solo Leveling.
This might sound like a safe prediction considering Steel Ball Run is the second highest rated manga of all time, and all the previous JoJo animations have been amazing, but it's not as safe as you think, considering that this year we're also getting Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Frieren Season 2, Chainsaw Man Season 2, and many other highly anticipated anime. So this may be me more manifesting than predicting, but we will see. Another JoJo theory that I have is that the US government will give us a JoJo reference. And by this, I don't mean standing or breathing, which we like to say are JoJo references. I mean that someone in the US government has to do something like have a collection of nail clippings or something of the sort. I know killing dogs is already a JoJo reference, but this didn't happen in 2026, so it won't count. And who knows, this prediction could be even more feasible than the last one, considering that the current US president is just an alternate version of Funny Valentine. Changing topics now, I believe that someone will make an entirely AI anime that will go viral.
No. Wait.
In late 2025, we saw the creation of Sora AI and what it could do. And with the pace that AI is moving and how much brain rot kids are into these days, it is completely possible that someone could just create a very hype moment anime like Solo Leveling through AI and actually making it go viral. Again, this is not one of the predictions that I would want to happen. Matter of fact, I would hate it, but I think it will. For number 6, I have a generational fumble. By generational fumble, I mean that one of the big anime coming out this year will be really disappointing in terms of quality. And I have the basis to say this, considering that One Punch Man fans are still crying over Season 3. And we can even go back a couple years to see horrors like Uzumaki, Blue Lock, and The Promised Neverland Season 2. So in that order of ideas, there will be a horrible anime that will get memed on this year. Now for more anime memes, I predict that this year we will finally get the Kagurabachi anime. If you don't remember, Kagurabachi is a manga that came out a couple years ago, and the meme basically is that this is the best manga of all time because of how cookie cutter hype shonen the first chapter was. Regardless of this, the manga has actually evolved into a really amazing story that I know will print money whenever it gets animated. And I believe this anime will come in late 2026. Now we're in my final 3 predictions for the year, and for my 8th prediction, let's go back to JoJo's for a second because I believe that Netflix will absolutely fumble the release schedule for Steel Ball Run. This has nothing to do with the actual quality of the anime, because I already mentioned that I think it will be anime of the year, but Netflix has already killed the hype for a JoJo part with part 6 by dividing the episodes in chunks with more than 10 months in between. I already made a video about this, and I know that this prediction counteracts my previous one, but I feel like throwing this one in here will give me at least one right answer. Number 9 is a very random one and very far-fetched, but I think that Chinese animation will financially outperform Japanese anime. I feel like this is something that will happen very soon. If not in 2026, then another year. But China has been really developing its animation and artistic muscles, and they produced insane media like Lord of Mysteries, To Be Hero X, or even Ne Zha 2, which is the highest grossing animated movie in history. But in the global stage, it had to fight against Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man. Like I said, maybe this is far-fetched right now, but I have a feeling that the Chinese animation empire will overtake anime in the future. Finally, my 10th prediction is that in 2026, manga and anime will become gambling options on Kalshi, Polymarket, or any other gambling website. I don't know if this is already a thing or not. I tried finding anything on both Kalshi and Polymarket, but nothing came up. So if it's already a thing, I apologize. But with the way this gambling epidemic is spreading through younger men, especially in America, I can totally see them including manga into their bets. I would absolutely hate for this to happen, and the possibility of the manga industry turning into any sport with inside betting, and now suddenly Oda is drawing Frankie naked to make his parlay hit. Again, I hate this, but with the way the world is heading, I can see this happening soon. Those are my 10 predictions for the world of anime and everything that surrounds it for 2026. Again, let me know in the comments what you think will happen in 2026, and that way you might get a chance to win a deluxe edition manga volume in December. As a gentleman here on YouTube, I have to kindly ask you to hit the like and subscribe button if your heart tells you to do so, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Goodbye!